I'm not sure what I'm doing down here now with the ships. I've forgotten where I'm up to again. All over the place. He did move troops into there, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, it's going to take him 7 moves to repair that. On reflection, maybe I should have destroyed that completely. Now I think about it. Anyhow, what I'm thinking of doing is just pulling that back, say, to there. Right. And the reason for that is, perhaps that isn't quite going to do it. Maybe I need to be a bit more this way. Yeah. The idea is, you see, I can see anything that comes through this area. Yeah, okay. There's this coastline here, but it's not greyed out. You notice that? It's not greyed out. So in other words, I can see anything that comes through that area. Whether I'll be able to intercept it or not is another matter. But I think now, I mean, there's this area here. He can't get through there either, can he? Well, he can get through, but I'm thinking it might be worth now going across here instead of across here, and then gradually moving forward from there and leaving that spice place a little more exposed. I'm not sure if it's worth doing or not. It's whether anything can sneak through past me. That's the big problem. So we risk it for a biscuit. Okay. He can get through to there. He can get through to there. Now these ships ought to now be able to draw support from one another, including that one there. I'm hoping soon to be able to move those forwards, because these should then be protected by at least these anyway. So we've got all of this area now blocked off as a kind of border. I'm hoping nothing can get through. The danger will be if Italy, or perhaps these, decide that they want to go to war with us, and if they do that, then we really are in trouble, because they'll go for that spice area, and if they go for the spice area, they're going to knock out a great deal. Okay, let's do the turn end and see what they come up with on this one. Let's get ourselves into a decent position first on the table, on the board rather. Board. Okay, right, let's try the turn end and see what we come up with. Take my troops over to there, and I know I can easily get there and get back. Most of it's roadway up to there. Doesn't show as though I can go very far on here, does it? Because the red area that's there that's stopping me. But if you look how far I can go this way, whoa, all the way over to there. So which means I could probably get to about there and back. One thing this game won't show you is range, which is a pain. So, but I do believe I should be able to attack there and get back. If he withdraws, I might have to think about chasing him perhaps with cavalry. I really don't know. But the main thing is, I want to attack that again, and that is preventing me from sending one lot of horse out there. It's a bit remiss of him, really. He might have been better just putting somebody in there to conceal them, so there was an ambush next time I tried to attack there. But anyway, he's not quite as clever as we are, is he, really? Let's go ahead then. Well, I call that a terrible victory. I lost loads of my cavalry simply because I couldn't get my artillery to target the other infantry regiment when one of them had broken and my cavalry went charging after them. So most disappointing. These are not surprising. I had 3 lots of Jaegers firing at the enemy. One of them had to take some of the hits from them. Fair enough. But those casualties, every single one of them was from my artillery. Anyway, it's completely wiped out, so I suppose that's what we need to hear, isn't it, really? Let's put these hussars into here to damage it, and then we'll take these home. I'm not going to march on Toulouse yet for the reasons I've just given, and we'll do a little bit of damage to this. Not too much damage. I do expect to be getting Toulouse fairly soon. Yeah, so I'll just do, say, about, 3, maybe 4 moves worth of damage to it. Maybe one more. What's that, 3? Okay, we'll go one more. 4. Okay, so we've got 4 turns worth of damage to that. Let's see how damaged that is. Hey? Right. Yeah, it's about halfway down, isn't it? Normally take about 9, don't they, when they're almost fully damaged. So I would say that's about 4 moves of damage to that one. So that's not bad at all. Okay, let's move some of these spies now. See if I can get them attacking his... probably assassinating his generals now, really. I would have thought was the main thing. He's moving. Oh, crikey, I've already done my spies, haven't I? If I look down here, these are already moving, aren't they? And these have done their bit. Bavaria, so look at that one. Yeah, I've already checked those, haven't I? Losing track, what with the having had a couple of days just recording and leaving the rest of this video sort of unposted. So let's do the turn end, see where we get from now. Okay, oops, just speed that up a little bit. These are my troops that are coming over from well, not troops, sorry, they're spies that are coming over from the east over to the west. The ones that have taken an age to get there. Some recruited all the way back in Moscow, some a little bit closer, like Minsk. Was it Minsk that they said was like the mother of Russia or something? In the middle of Russia or something. But anyway, all the way back there. St. Petersburg, no doubt, as well. All those back places. Quite a few of them to get into position. I suppose the turn's a little bit shorter because it's doing all these automatically for me, moving them all in the right direction, instead of me having to actually assassinate with them, which I will be doing soon when they all get into position, of course. French moves. I don't know where these are going. That was Strasbourg over on the northeast there, so it looks like a large army have disappeared somewhere below Strasbourg, southwest of Strasbourg. Here he goes, probably filling up the that port now with troops so that I can't raid it again. And certainly won't be getting any ships in there, I don't think. Certainly will not be building any in there, there's no doubt about it. What I'm doing now is I'm waiting to see where his ships go. Now let me just slow this down a bit, find out where these are going. I can't really tell at the moment. Oh right, that's Portugal, that's Lisbon, yeah. So he's bringing troops round to the southern coast of Spain. Speed that up again, really. The only reason I can think that he'd want to do that is to try and attack me in the Med there, you know, perhaps take some of those trade hubs back. No, I don't know, of course. He didn't have any armies on there though, did he? Where's these? Cleves? Ah, was that an attack on Cleves there? Didn't end in an attack anyway, did it? So, British large fleet going up the was that the English Channel or was that up the Thames? The Dutch will know that as the Medway, of course. The famous raid. I was reading about that earlier today, actually. You know, one of Charles II's disasters, the raid up Medway. But it did lead to a great peace. I think the British had a lot of success actually against the Dutch in naval campaigns up until that point. But that was certainly a Dutch coup, and it led to a very, very long-lasting peace, and of course to a Dutch government as well afterwards. Well, a Dutch monarchy anyway. So anyway, here we go. Agent detected. Who have we got here then? That's presumably one of his. Yes, it is. Oh, and I've got an agent nearby as well. Let's see if I can kill him. Well, usually my agent's too far away to do anything, but and he's obviously just on the way somewhere, isn't he? So let's see if we can utilise him. 57% chance. That's very good as well, actually. Assassination success. That's brilliant. Oh, we've got one of his spies now, and surely he's producing less and less of those. He's got less regions to be able to produce them in. So I would expect now that that I'm getting the whip hand on him, really, on that. Yeah, the advantage over him, that means, of course. Right, unit recruited. What's this one? Jaegers. I can't think why I've recruited Jaegers in Berlin. I'm sure somebody out there remembers, but what I'm going to do is... Where the hell's he got? What's going on? I don't know what happened there. He seemed to move when I was moving down the map. I just thought, well, maybe I'll put him in here, I thought. So I moved down the map, ready to put him in there, and he just started to move, and he's expended his movement now. So what can I do? I just thought, well, I'll have him down there, because just in case these Bavarians that are around here are building up on this border here, I'll make sure Dresden is as well supported as Prague and Vienna are. But anyhow, done now. Army sabotaged. Well, I think I can guess where this is. There it is. Click on there, you see, and he can't move, can he? Great, so he stopped me moving from a place I don't want to move from. Oh dear. He'd have been better off if he can sabotaging the docks so that I can't produce those ships. In fact, that's a good warning, isn't it? There's somebody in there. that might want to do that. Okay, technology theft failed. Let's see what we can do here, because that's where I'm producing those paddle frigates, of course, isn't it? Still research, and we'll just get what we can take. Not too bothered really. Just ready to pack in another university, aren't we? Agent recruited. Is this one that we've seen? Nope. And he's miles away. Minsk. Mother of Russia, somebody told me that was. He's miles away. So let's get him going in the right direction. Not even sure if he moved then. Paris, let's point him that way. Okay, this one. Who's this? Agent Detect. That's the one that we saw, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is. He was around there, wasn't he? So, okay, and that's that path for that one. I've just moved, I think. I would think so. Coming from Minsk. Gosh, he's got a long way to come, hasn't he? Yeah, he's come from there, hasn't he? And got as far as there. Okay, well, my first job for now is that I'm determined to get Strasbourg if he's left it in a position where I can take it.